The Juvenile Fillies field is not as big as some others, but there's still a short run to the turn and a short stretch. The Thraki Queen comes out of the Kentucky preps for this race, which were very weak. No one that took that route is fast enough to be relevant here. Forever Darling jumped up to a big figure last time for Baltus, who has had several jump up recently. That figure puts her into the picture here, but there's no way to know whether it was a knockout effort or a step toward bigger things, and she now has to deal with 2 turns. Landover Sea has marched steadily forward, and her last one around 2 turns was good enough to put her right in the middle of this. That effort could cause a bounce, but she hasn't bounced yet and has 5 weeks into this. Additionally, O'Neill runners have done better than most at the Breeders' Cup, with over 40% at least pairing their tops, and the sample size is decent. Nickname ran well in her second start and paired up when stretched out. This one is a borderline fit on number power, but there's a good chance a new top is coming for Asmus. Rachel's Valentina came right out running in 2 sprints when well bet as the daughter of a great filly. She's bred to go long, but there are questions here. Not only hasn't she been long yet, she skipped the obvious preps, and there's a gap in her workouts. We are not convinced this one will fire. Songbird has gone from strength to strength with the last round 2 turns, and that one was significantly faster than anyone else has run. Since she's been making small moves, there's no reason to believe that last was a knockout effort. She's also got nice timing into this, and although the sample size isn't great, Hollendorfer's runners have at least paired their tops about half the time in the Breeders' Cup. Songbird will take some beating. Tap 2 at Water debut despite trouble and moved forward nicely last time. But this is another that skipped obvious preps and has a gap in her workouts. We also note her siblings didn't make it to the starting gate too often, so we have to wonder how much that last one took out of her. The draw for the Juvenile Fillies was definitely a factor, since there was a lot of early speed, and Rachel's Valentina and Songbird drew way outside. We're not going to throw out Songbird. We're inclined not to use Rachel's Valentina at all. The 2 we're confident will run well are Landover Sea and Nickname. The former drew the rail and goes into the race as fast as anyone not named Songbird. She's the value.